Do that again, please? I just thought I'm gonna hop on real quick. I just got home from our evening walk with Oscar and I got caught in the rain, so my hair is wet, my curls are coming out, so I always feel like I look like right out of the 1800th century with those curls in the front, like in a Jane Austen movie. Get my axolotl. But yeah, the main reason I hopped on real quick was I was hoping that Rusty would make his weird meows, because in the evening his meows get real crazy. And he never does it when I hold the camera on him, so I was like, I'm just gonna hop on the stream real quick and then maybe he'll do his weird meows, because I'm trying to capture them for you. Rusty, come here. Rusty, come. You wanna do your weird meow again? There he is. That wasn't the weird one though. Usually his meows are really, really, really weird in the evenings. Come here. Come. Come, you show yourself? Okay. He would just did like a meow for 10 seconds, like a super long one. And then he changes the tonation of it too, so he goes like up and down, and he like really drags them out. But yeah, unfortunately he never does it when I film him. Rusty, come. Come. Come up here. Rusty. Acting all shy. Usually you're always on camera. Come. Come here, see little banana. But yeah, yesterday, I know a few people left because of this weird person we had in the chat, so that was unfortunate. Just like, hey crab, come here. I just got back from the evening walk with Oscar and got caught in the Tennessee rain, so it was coming down real bad. So I'm soaked. But I'm glad we made it back home before the thunderstorm started. How about yourself? What are you up to? How's everything up there in the north? Are you doing okay? How was your day? Did you work today, or I just got back from work? I think it's 7:30-ish. So I worked pretty long today, and then I walked Oscar. And then during the walk, I grabbed a drink with the hubby real quick. Just something non-alcoholic, but just to catch up how our days went. Always good to just talk about the day and what went wrong, what went good and stuff. I always enjoy that. So I guess doing the same thing here now, catching up with y'all, seeing how your day went. Does this moose come up here? The cat is sitting down there. Okay. Oh. Isn't that so cute? My little axolotl. Do you like it? Do you like my little lamp? It's like a little shrine. Is it weird? No? Like a banana? Yeah? Oh well, I guess you don't want your banana. She likes to play with the banana toy, but for some reason never when I film her. So whenever I put the camera on her, she'll like immediately let go of the banana, like she's doing something naughty that's not supposed to be in film. I was soaked last night too, when night hiking in the rain. Night hiking in the rain, nice. Out in the woods again tonight. Wow. Is that not scary? Is it just by yourself, or do you have like a group of guys you do that with, or wow, out in the woods, so you're like an outdoorsy guy. Worked. Hi, Bunga. Yes, there's a cat. Come here, little moose. There she is. Now come. Come. Moose. Hi. Come. She left. cat gone. There, here she is. And the other one is somewhere behind me, not on a cat tree, but walking around. Thank you, appreciate it. She is definitely a sweetie. She's definitely sassy though. Worked earlier, took a nap, ate food. Can you hear the rain, by the way? It's just super loud. Took a nap, ate food, drove around for a bit, listening to music. Nice. I love driving around and listening to music. Just driving at night is something very relaxing. Sometimes me and the husband just drive around in the evening, just, you know, for fun. I know it's super bad, you know, to do that. Like, we're not going far, it just, you know, feels nice to have the evening wind. And yeah, I go alone. It's not scary. It's nice at night. That's when all animals come out. Oh, so are you hunting, or sounds like it, or are you just looking at the animals out of enjoyment? But yeah, I mean, I wish I could say the same, but nights just scare me. Just darkness in general, I think it is really yeah, scary. But as a woman, it's probably different than as a man. Just, it's a little scarier at nighttime for women, I guess. But yeah, that's cool. Good for you, Crab, that you're not scared and that you're just chilling in the forest in the dark by yourself. It's pretty tough. And I like camping and being out in the forest, especially during fall or winter, but not by myself. I don't think I could get sleep at all. Why would it be bad to just go for a drive? Well, it's not that really not bad, but it's just bad for the environment. You know, if you think about driving for no reason, it's kind of, I don't know, not the greatest, but I guess there's worse things than that you could do. So I'm not freaking out about it. Yeah, dude. Shit. You're so cute. Your cats are wild. Yeah, trust me. These ones are wild too. They're just something else at nighttime. I feel like during the day they're usually sleeping, but as soon as it gets dark, they completely change their whole behavior. So they just go crazy at night. And that's the main reason why I started a live stream, because my bigger cat, it's like 23 pounds, so he's a big chunk. He makes the weirdest sound in the evening, and he has the weirdest meow. So I was hoping that I could get them on live stream, but of course, as soon as I started, he stopped. Not hunting, just spending time. Actually buried my dog out here, so I'd like to come visit him. Aww. I'm sorry to hear, but yeah, that's great that you have a spot where you can visit him. Yeah, very sweet. We buried ours back in our garden or backyard back in Germany, our first dog. And I always try to remember to go there and bring some flowers and that. But yeah, that's sweet that you visit him. You just want to spend time with the animals. Thank you for not hunting them. Me and the animals appreciate that. Oh, it stopped. That was a very abrupt stop of the rain. It's coming down and now it's like almost eerie. Guess we're done with the rain for tonight. And hopefully the thunderstorms, because they woke me up all night yesterday. Here in Tennessee, the thunder is just something else. The cat is scavenging in the kitchen right now. It's really, really loud, and the rain is just massive. I think I said that yesterday, but our raindrops here in Tennessee, is it the same up there, Crab, for you? Is the rain just really, really like heavy and kind of like a monsoon? So I feel like our water drops are like this big. So they make the loudest sound ever when they come down on your roof or your car, or especially when you're in a tent. Looks like you just cried. Oh, really? No, I didn't. I think I just have like really dry eyes because I've been working really long today. and I've been up since 5 in the morning and been working till 7:30, so I'm just tired. I didn't cry. My cat is sitting here with me. I don't know if you can see it, it's pretty dark. Rusty, are you upset? The neighbor dog is barking and my cat doesn't like it. He's looking super silly right now. You know, when cats, when they do the thing with their tail, when their hair is getting like, when they stand up, all their hair, like their tails get like super poofy. So instead of this, they're suddenly like this big. That's what he's doing right now. And yes, I do have a dog. He's sleeping right now. He's in the bed under the blanket sleeping. That's usually where he likes to cuddle in the evening. And then when I go to bed, I put him into his own dog bed, because otherwise he will keep me up all night with his little scratchy paws. And then he's nibbling his paws and all that. So I try to put him in his own bed before I go, or when I go to sleep. Do you have a dog? You guys got cats, dogs? Do your dogs sleep in the bed with you, or do they have a kennel or a dog bed? I'm not a kennel person, but my dog's getting older, so sometimes he gets up in the middle of the night and he just walks into a corner and he just stands there. So I was considering actually getting him a kennel just for his own safety, so he doesn't like bump into stuff, and you know, but I don't know, he's not used to that, so I kind of feel bad for doing it. I used to, but my grandma's dog had sadly. Oh, I'm sorry. It's sad. You know, I can't even imagine if my dog passed away. That, I don't know, I'd be devastated. So yeah, I'm trying to not to think about that. Hi Jonathan, how are you doing? Today we're not in the kitchen. Today I'm not cooking. I've been cooking today. Earlier I made like a really, not tooting my own horn, but it was a really delicious stew. So that was really, really great. Everyone loved it. So maybe I'll cook that another time on stream. So if anyone's interested in how to make it, it was really, really good. And now I'm just chilling after work with the cat. She's sitting on my foot. But yeah, how's the weather for everyone? Do you guys have rain too, thunderstorms, any other storms, or is it nice where you at? Here it came down earlier, so we got caught in the rain for our evening walk. And Oscar hates the rain, so I had to carry him on the way back. And yeah, he's just being such a grumpy little man at the moment. So he hates going out in evenings. So sometimes we have to carry him from the house to the grass or to his usual spots where he likes to do his business, just because he doesn't like to move in the evening. And I think his eyesight is getting a little bit bad in the evening, so I think he doesn't feel comfortable walking. He's really slow and kind of scared, so we try to carry him around, you know, when it's nighttime. And he gets really grumpy when we're out late. So when we take him with us to go to see friends or visit people, you know, we have him with us, he gets really grumpy if we're not home by 6 or 7 or so. So as soon as it's getting a little dark, he's like starting to bark and getting whiny, and he wants to go home. So he's definitely in his grumpy old man stage of life right now. But, you know, that's part of it. You just got to adapt to that. You know, life is always, things are always changing. People get older, animals get older, and, yeah, everything that comes with that. So, not just people changing, it's also animals changing their character or personalities after time. So, yeah, we'll probably all be old and grumpy at one part of life, hopefully. Hi, Sophia. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. Are you still moderator? Nice. Yesterday we had like an old stinky Sock in the chat. He's like an old grump. I just swallowed my own or inhaled my own breath. Does that make sense? No. Spit, not my breath. But he wasn't old, but he was just like a grump, like just like a ruining everyone's vibe. So, and I forgot that I didn't have a moderator, so I was like not even removing that person. So I was like waiting until someone else did, but then I realized that I didn't have a moderator anymore. So I was like, oops, well, I'm glad I have moderators again, or that you're a moderator right now. I have to add a few again. I just took everyone off the moderating position, or most people, because we had like 12 moderators or 14 moderators at one point. I was like, my channel is so small that I was like, this is just way too much. And sometimes I just want people to just chill and relax and listen and not having to moderate, because I know it can be really stressful at times when there's like some weird people around. So yeah, but I'm glad. Thank you, Sophia. And yes, we don't like you got school tomorrow. I'm sorry to hear. I mean, and I'm sorry, like sometimes school can be cool, right? I honestly miss university times, and looking back, it was really fun. When you're in it, it's like stressful and you're like, ugh, tomorrow I have to go back, But once you're done with it, you start to miss it. So, hey Marco, Grüße zurück. Bist du jetzt echt in Michigan, Marco? Oder war es nur Spaß? Ich kann es nicht so richtig einschätzen. School is fun. We have to bring my toy outside. Yeah, school can be fun. I agree. Depends on the day, right? Hi, Parsa. Oh yeah, crap, you're Michigan. So we are the Michigan gang now. So higher to Michigan. My boy lost his hearing in his old age. He never really seemed to be bothered by it. That's good. Had to use hand signals to convey commands. Luckily, he was smart enough. That's cute. I'm glad. That sounds like a very smart dog that you had. Sweet. Unfortunately, Oscar's going blind, kinda. It's hard to know. Sometimes he can't see. I feel like he sees when he wants to see. It is really depending on his day, his mood, and the light, and yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like he sees normal, kinda, but sometimes I feel like he can't see at all. But yeah, I'm trying to have a lot of vitamin A in his diet. A lot of I always cook fresh, and I always add like something orange, blueberries, antioxidants. I try my best to keep him healthy, like his eyesight and stuff. But he's losing his hearing a little bit too, so he does hear, but not perfectly. So I think that would be really hard. So I can't really give him hand commands, or if he's losing both, I think that would be really hard for him. So I hope he will keep it at least a little bit so he's able to get around for a few more years, hopefully. I know you're good. Necesito. I'm gonna go. Bye, Sophia. Ohio, yay, Ohio gang here. Hi, Rep. I just said Ohio, and you showed up. What a coincidence. In a barn in Flint, Michigan, huh? Nice. I'm good. How about yourself, Prasa? Still raining? It is still raining. Yeah, I can hear it. But it's not coming down anymore. Like, it came down like crazy. I could barely hear myself talk. When you're under the roof, we have like a metal roof, so it's really, really loud. Thank you, Sophia. I'm just outside of Grand Rapids. I heard of Grand Rapids before. I don't even know why, because I've never been to Michigan. Hold on. I've been to Chicago, but Chicago is not Michigan, right? It's at the Lake Michigan, though. Am I stupid? Hi, Adil. And yeah, it is raining here. Necesito. You just got back from church? Wait, you're not in America then, right? Or did you go to a Wednesday church, like a night evening thing? Grand Rapids, is that in the north or in the south of Michigan? Yeah, nice. Very cool. With the way you take care of him, I'm sure Oscar will live a very full and fulfilling life. I mean, thank you so much, Scrap. I appreciate that. I try my best. That's all I can do. You know, I feel like taking care of Oscar is like almost like a full-time job sometimes now that he's getting so old. And yeah, I mean, I'm spoiling him way too much. I probably could do much less and he would still be okay. But yeah, I don't know. I just enjoy giving Oscar my full attention. Isn't that cute? She's holding onto my foot. Her little paws is so cute. Thank you, Adil. But yeah, so Marco, you're in Michigan. So how long are you gonna be in Michigan? And what is your better half saying about it, if you don't mind me asking? Das interesting. Heute habe ich mit meinem Burner abgestellt. Burner, okay. I got you. Ich dachte, du hast einen Backup-Kanal für den Fall der Fälle, dass der andere abhanden kommt, damit du trotzdem noch den anderen Kanal hast. Ist eigentlich gar keine schlechte Idee, denke ich mal. Ich habe auch schon überlegt, einen extra Kanal zu machen, nur für Oscar, damit ich diejenigen nicht nerve, die kein Hunde- und Katzen-Content wollen, damit ich einen für die Tiere habe, mehr oder weniger, und einen für andere Sachen, die nicht die Tiere betreffen. Aber ja. I'm coming. I'm sorry. V12 friendly. V12 magst du nicht mal, oder? Hast du doch gesagt, dass du die blöd findest. My boy Sawyer made it to 14 and a half. Oh, he ended up getting cancer seizures. When people right next to me. Oh, that's, I mean, I was about to say sweet. Of course, it's tragic and sad, but at least you were there for him, you know. And he still made it to almost 15 years. That is amazing. You took great care of your dog. So, yeah, rest in peace, Sawyer. You'll be missed. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear crap. I know that's like a dog passing is terrible. It's like a family member passing. So yeah, hope you recovered from it and the time healed the wounds for you. Roxy kam auf die Idee mit dem Zweitkanal. Oh, echt? Ja, gar nicht schlecht. Ist vielleicht besser. Ich habe auch überlegt, dass ich aufhöre mit dem Hauptkanal zu kommentieren, dass ich mit einem zweiten Kanal kommentiere. Einfach nur, um das ein bisschen zu, wie soll ich sagen, also schon noch kommentiere, aber private Sachen zum Beispiel, wo ich Sachen, denen ich folge, die ich nur aus eigenem Interesse schaue, die jetzt nichts mit meinem YouTube zu tun haben, dass ich das ein bisschen trenne oder so. Eventuell mal schauen, aber in dem Punkt bin ich noch nicht, dass ich mir über sowas Gedanken machen muss, denke ich mal. Vielleicht in einem Jahr oder so. Mal sehen, wie es läuft. Half school on Friday. Only half, that's good. That's not too bad. So you got 2 more days left of school. And then you got the weekend, yay. Grand Rapids is like the biggest city in West Central Michigan. Oh, okay, that makes sense now that I know it, or I heard about it at least. He had a lot of fight in him. Sounds like it. Never felt right to put him down. Couldn't deny him another sunrise. Yeah, I definitely know what you mean. Yeah, it is a very, very hard decision to put an animal down. I had to do it a few times with cats before. My family, you know, when I grew up with my family in Germany. So we had to do that a couple times with cats because I grew up next to a vineyard in the Black Forest, and there was a lot of like rat poisoning around the vineyards, just because they're taking precautions, right? So they don't want to have any like pests running around. So unfortunately, if cats catch those mice or rats, they will also get the poison, or if they get in contact with the stuff. And they were outside cats. I didn't want to deny them the outside because we lived in a really beautiful area with a lot of free, with fields and mountains and hills, you know. So of course we want them to be outside. So yeah, if they get a poisoning, you have to put them down because it's just suffering, right? Like their insides will get messed up, and you don't want to have them suffer, of course. And I'm on a chair, a sitto, in the living room, like not a couch. Nach Deutschland? Wann? Ich gehe noch nicht nach Deutschland, dauert noch ein bisschen. Ich hätte gar keinen Bock, jetzt schon wieder zurückzugehen. Das war ja erst vor 4 Wochen, dass ich da war. 3 Wochen, glaube ich. 3,5, 4 Wochen ungefähr. But yeah, sounds like your dog had a lot of fight for sure, Crab. And yeah, I understand exactly what you mean. Getting back to your comment, that you just didn't want to put the decision on yourself, and you just wanted him to have as many days left as possible, since you probably would have felt when it would have been right to do so. And if you never had that feeling that it was right to do it, then I think, yeah, you develop that sense for it, right? If you're like connected to your dog. So I'm sure you made the best decision. And the way he left sounded like the right way for you. Mein Herz, interessant, war nicht so toll. Oh, das tut mir leid, Marco. Wann hattest du den? Bye, Necesito. Thank you for being here and welcome to the channel. See you next time and have fun tomorrow in school. Ami and company. It sounds like I came in during a heavy conversation. We talked about dogs and dealing with animals dying. So yeah, I don't want to ruin your vibe, Shuriken. Just about putting dog down or not putting a dog down, and you know how you have like, you want them to live for as long as possible, and yeah, but at the same time you don't want them to suffer, obviously, and that you need to have like this connection to your animals to know what's right and when something is right or not, you know. Okay. We hope not. Marco, vor 2 Tagen, oh je. Und wie lange bleibst du jetzt in Michigan? His heart, Shuriken, you know, the heart issues that have been going on, I assume. How was your day, Shuriken? And I read your comment right before I turned on my YouTube and the live stream. Sometimes I was working all day. I was up at 5 in the morning and worked until 7:30, so I was barely on my phone. Only for lunch real quick to make that post, but or breakfast, I forgot. But yeah, about your comment, the vibe yesterday with the guy, I completely forgot. I said that after you left. I completely forgot that no one was a moderator in the channel, and I was already wondering. I was like, okay, we just ignore the guy, I guess. So I was just like going with you guys' decision. I was like, okay, let's give him another chance and see, maybe he'll like turn around and he'll turn out to be a nice person. So I was just like kind of ignoring the messages, just waiting for someone to remove him if needed. And then I was like, oh yeah, dang, we don't even have a moderator right now. So for me, in my head, you are still a moderator. Like, I always see you as a moderator, even if your name is not blue. So I just completely forgot about it. So I apologize that it killed the vibe yesterday for so many people. I could tell afterwards, but yeah, people like that sometimes, because we have usually so much positivity here and so many nice conversations that feel super chill and relaxed, that I'm not even used to those trolls anymore, and I just, don't even read those comments anymore. But yeah. Moose, come here. Oh, she left. I'm doing okay, buddy. Glad you're doing okay. One last steak dinner. Aww. He still remembers all the steaks that he had before. And I think just being with you was already like great enough for him. But I get it. There's always things that we wish we did if we only knew. But that's the thing. We never know, right? So you please don't blame yourself, Crab, for not giving him the last steak dinner. Reflection from 68 to 62, so progressing heart failure. So Marco, are you doing anything about it? I mean, you are taking stuff and all that, so you're doing something, but are you thinking about surgery eventually? I know it's like, especially in America, the surgeries are super advanced, and there's really many things that you can do. Like, a lot of people, older folks that I see in my work, have partners, like husbands that have like heart issues, and many young ones too, where they have like a pacemaker or stuff like that, and heart surgery, and most of them seem to be really okay, and they're getting into their 90s, so I think there's a lot of things that you can do, but obviously that's your decision. No need to savor. Don't say that, Marco. There's so many possibilities nowadays. After 10 more years, maybe. Does that ruin the mood? It's okay. It's not ruining the mood, It's important to talk about things that are on our minds, and everything is always positive, right? Try the YouTube join stream with another streamer. You did that today? Why did I not? I don't get any notifications if you stream. I don't know why. And I feel like it's the same with my channel. A lot of people don't get any notifications with my live stream. I hear that a lot. So I don't know. Maybe I always have the feeling that YouTube is trying to keep small channels small for as long as possible, because they have to pay you at one point. So they're trying to like keep that monetization process away for as long as possible. But that's just my guess. No surgery, so that's not an option for you. I got you. Oh no, that's fine. Sure, I can trust me. That is understandable. If that was happening today, I probably would have been more annoyed by the comments like that, just because I had such a long work day. Yesterday was just kind of, vibing, just had a relatively chill day. Had my yoga class in the morning, so, I was relaxed and chill, so this guy didn't bother me at all, but it just bothered me that it bothered you guys, so that's when I started to get bothered afterwards, and when I realized I didn't have any moderators in that channel and in that chat. I can't even talk anymore. I can resonate with that, Marco. Not doing the surgery. Yeah, I mean, it is a big decision, and heart surgery is no joke. I mean, it's literally life and death, right? and going with your gut is the only way, for sure. Yeah, sometimes it's, should I listen to my gut feeling or to my like to logic and science and statistics and other people's stories or reports. All I can tell you is that I know a lot of people that had heart surgery, and all of them are doing great and seem to be living with those things for many years and almost into the like 80s, 90s, 100s. That's all I can tell you, but obviously if you feel like it's not the way for you to go, then that's how it is. And we'll hope you'll be healthy, or you can be like that for as long as possible, of course. I never get notifications for your stuff anymore either. Marco is a vast mechanical conspiracy. You don't get any for my stuff or for Marco's stuff, Shuriken? Hey, at least you can comment on my shorts now. That's very surprising. I did not think that they would come where you could comment on my shorts. The first time I saw a comment of yours under my shorts, I was like, wait, what's happening? YouTube finally lifted that ban or whatever that was. That is still one of the weirdest things ever, that you weren't able to do that. I'm very confused about that, because what's the point of that? You can comment under my normal videos, my posts. Like, we follow each other, we comment on each other's stuff, but then you can't comment under my shorts? Like, what's YouTube thinking doing that? Hi, Nitsi. Hello. Do you also have cold feet like Roxy? Is it a woman thing? I used to, thinking about it, I used to have cold feet a lot. When I was like 18, 19 or so. But I feel like since the 20s, I don't really have cold feet anymore, now that I think about it. I used to have really cold hands and cold feet a lot. Yeah, like 18, 19, maybe 20. But after that, I feel like I have warm hands most of the times and warm feet too. So not really anymore, but I don't know what it's about. I heard it too, that a lot of women have that, cold feet and cold hands, like clammy hands and stuff, but not anymore. So yeah, happy about that. Honestly, it was like not great, but sometimes in summer I get cold hands, so I can cool off my cheeks with my cold hands. So, and in winter I have warm hands, so I can warm my cheeks. Maybe that's why, but I don't know what my body is thinking. And I'm better spirits today, for sure. Pumpkin carving is always good for the spirits, for sure. Pumpkin carving is fun. I bought a little pumpkin yesterday, like a small itty bitty one, but I haven't carved it yet. But eventually I will do so and get a second one for the hubby. But that's cool. I'm glad you're in better spirits and you're enjoying the creative pumpkin carving. And are you going to upload the photos of the pumpkins? I'm excited to see them if you want to upload them. And anything specific, Shuriken, if you want to say it, you don't have to, of course. But anything that went on for you that put you like in a bad mood or something, or that's been bothering you, if you want to share it. Just ignore my question if you don't. You don't even have to answer. I just remembered, Shuriken, I randomly saw one of your comment videos scrolling through shorts not too long ago. I wish I could remember what it was. Did you indeed grab, was this in a random video? Yeah, Mohit, probably not gonna do that, but you might find another channel where they do stuff like that, but not gonna happen on this one. I'm sorry. It was sometime, oh, not really sorry. It was something blade related. Guy in a field testing some kind of traditional blade. Oh, like a random video that you were watching. You saw Shuriken. Oh, nice. That's funny. I thought you meant like here on this channel. I was like, well, chances are pretty high because we comment on each other's stuff quite often. But that's funny that you just saw his comment on a random Japanese guy's video. How cool. On that note, I can't comment on your shorts once more. You can't? I see that I'm blue once more. I believe this is a good... No, I put you the last live stream. Like the moment you hopped off, I was making you into a moderator because when you said something that you don't like the vibe, I was like, oh yeah, shoot, we don't have a moderator. So the second I saw that, I made you into a moderator, but then you were already gone because I read the comment a little bit later. So it wasn't like live basically. So because I'm really slow with catching up with everyone's comments, just because I'm yapping and babbling a lot. Moose, Moose, hey. She's like, what? What do you want? I have more like bluer skin due to lack of oxygen. Oh. Huh. So the heart issue is causing the lack of oxygen. Wow. So when you said 68% to 62%, what is that describing? Was it heart related or is that the oxygen level? But if that was oxygen level, you'd probably not be able to breathe, right? Like I remember when my dad was delivered to the emergency room, his oxygen was at 65, I think, and he was barely even able to breathe. So I assume it's the heart. That's funny. I suppose I'm everywhere. I suppose so, Shuriken. Anything that has blades and tea. New meds kind of work somehow. That's good. See, it's already working. I'm glad to hear. Guess where I am? Getting a Mountain Dew. Fundy. Of course, what else would it be? I'm sure it's because we're into a lot of the same stuff. I could see that you guys have a lot of like overlays with the knives, blades, and that would make sense. I made a post with the little pumpkins earlier today. I didn't see that. See, sometimes, I don't know. Today I was watching a little YouTube while working, to be honest, but I was about to say, yeah, sometimes when I don't have much time, I don't watch like random YouTube. I just watch the people that I'm subscribed to. Like I click on the subscription feed of YouTube to see like friends and people I know. But for some reason it didn't show me new things today. YouTube is just being very selective sometimes. I was just really short and sleepy yesterday. Your back was tweaked. Oh, yeah, that is definitely very good reason to be grumpy. I definitely get that. Back pain is no fun. Yeah, I'm sorry, Shuriken. I hope you're feeling a little bit better today. Yeah, twisted backs or tweaked backs, not fun. I remember I had a lot of back pain when I was younger, and from sports back then in school. So I had to go to physiotherapy, and it took years for me to really get rid of it. And another set of physiotherapy like years later, and then also the, what's it called? Where they don't massage your back and stuff, but they massage your organs, which was the weirdest thing to me. Like they were trying to fix my back problems, but they wouldn't work on my back. They would like turn me on my back, so they would massage my belly and like my chin and my jaw and stuff, and they would go under my ribs. That was the weirdest feeling ever. They would pull out my rib cage a little bit, like not fully obviously, but they would get the hand under my rib cage, which was really uncomfortable, and then they would pull it. And for some reason that released my back problems, and my back problems went away from them doing that, and they gave me like a solar plexus massage. So like the solar plexus, for anyone that doesn't know, is like right where your two like ribs meet in the middle, you know, like where your heart is kinda, but in the middle. So they gave me like a massage, and it was like the softest massage ever. In the beginning I didn't even feel anything. I was like, what are they doing? But it worked wonders. So if anyone ever needs to fix their back problems, you might want to look into the organ massage, which is really doing wonders. Grow anything like in a garden. I wish, crap. I grew a squash plant in an abandoned property, like on like a pile of grass where they like throw the grass, you know. And I used it like a little compost, so I threw like some like watermelon peels and stuff on there to make it a little more fertile, I guess. And then I planted squash there, and it's growing like crazy. It's still making new squash, but I wish I had a garden, but not yet. One day, once I have a garden, this will turn into like a gardening channel probably, or partly, not all of it, but partly, where I'm cooking with fresh stuff from the garden and showing recipes and making more nature videos, like one of those or some of those relaxing videos. I really love that, so I can't wait. Hopefully one day. Babbling too much with your fingers over there? No, you're good. We're both babbling. No, you're not babbling. You're fine. Don't worry about it. And there's nothing wrong with babbling in general. 62% pump capacity. Okay. Well, yeah, that is probably not ideal, but I'm glad the meds are working, Marco. Why are you so smart, right? So smart. It's crazy. So smart. Crap, agreed. Being into the same stuff. Tending a basil. Oh yeah, you got the basil plant in that beautiful pot. That is so cool. With the initials and everything. That's so neat. I get super excited about planting pots and anything garden related and plants, and I don't have a garden, like I said, but trying to grow a little bit of inside plants. This one is super cute, isn't it? It's like pearls. It's so sweet. And this was just, I only had one string of pearls like this from a friend, and then I planted it, and now it turned into this. And the rain's coming down again. And so all the plants you see in here are babies, like baby plants or little leaves I got from friends, and then I just like cultivate them into bigger plants because I hate spending money on plants. I hate the whole plant trading thing because sometimes it is not very environmental friendly to buy tropical plants like that. So I only try to get babies from friends so I don't have to contribute to the whole like trading of plants thing that stores do, which is not very great sometimes. Depends, there's good ones and there's bad ones, but just in case. Hi, Together for a Better World. I love that name, by the way. Massage organ sounds like a scam. It did to me too, but it is, I know it sounds crazy, but it is really, really good. Like, trust me, it helps, at least for me. I don't want to say trust me, maybe it's not helping for you, but it helped for me. Back's a good bit better today. I'm glad to hear. I'm sorry to hear that you had such, oh no, it's all good. It's in the past, you know. Taking you all with me real quick to the charger so I can say goodbye without my phone dying, because I'm at 1% with the 1% mark again as usual. I feel like I'm the 1% guy or girl over here. My phone is always super low on battery for some reason. One of those people that never charges their phones. The area of the chest you were talking about might be just solar plexus, sternum cartilage. Sternum cartilage. See, you know more than I do. Thank you, crap. Meine Shorts sind jetzt viel freundlicher geworden, sonst ist der Kanal weg. Ja, und das wollen wir alle nicht wahr, Marco? Manchmal muss man sich anpassen, leider. Manchmal muss man sich fügen, auch wenn es schwerfällt. Muss man natürlich nicht, aber wenn man hier bleiben muss sich natürlich ein bisschen leider anpassen, weil die Regeln machen natürlich die Besitzer oder die Plattform, nicht man selbst, leider. I've never seen a plant like that in my life. How remarkable. Isn't it cute? I love it too. I've never seen it before either, but it grows like crazy. I'm telling you, like those pearls, they pop out of nowhere. And the good thing is my cat doesn't like to eat that. Shuriken would like Roxy. She has all kind of weapons. Nice. Including butterfly. I saw, I clicked onto her profile and just, for support, and saw her doing the dance with the hula hoops and stuff, and that, whatever that thing is called, it's like a fighting thing. Those two sticks connected with that chain. What is that called? Nee, I forgot. But it was really cool. Like, she's really smooth with that, so good for her. It's definitely a skill. Give me who's Roxy again. She sounds interesting. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting relationship y'all have. Is Angela still in the picture? Marco, I always say, Angela, if you're in the room, are you in the room with us? Let us know. Is Angela still part of this? Is she still here with us? Yeah, maybe you'll find a comment of hers under Marco's shorts. Maybe that's how you can see her. That girl knows self-defense. That's good. As a girl, especially, you gotta know a little bit, or you should know a little bit. You never know. It's a dangerous world out here. Hi, Kalle Grabowski. Climate change. Hey, that's climate change is real, okay? Oh yeah, thank you, Crab. That's the name. Yes, Nunchucks. Yeah, I forgot. I was like, I had Chuck in my head, but I couldn't think of the rest. I almost said Chucky, but that's something else. That's for spooky season. Fanny is here. It's too dark for. I'm coming. It's too dark for me to blink twice, but I'm blinking twice, Fanny, if you can't see it. No, Angela. No, Angela, we love you, okay? Yeah, the cat is here. Please don't mind this absolute mess in the kitchen. Like, you and me and the hubby. Isn't that cute? I'm trying to get closer, but it's too many dishes here. So you get to just... Cat, indeed, yeah. The cat is sitting here trying to get something from me, even though she had a lot of food today. Happy fall, everyone. It's been long. It has been long, for sure. We missed you, Fanny. I'm very excited to see you. Like, I didn't notice you at first because your name is not blue anymore, so I was like, usually I would notice you immediately because of the blue name. And you changed your picture again, didn't you? But yeah, happy fall to you too, Fanny. So glad you're here. Hope you're doing well. I'm about to hop off, unfortunately, but maybe we can catch up sometime on the weekend or Friday, something like that, if you guys have time, of course. MS Teams, Angela can't see. Marco, that's dangerous territory. Women have a good sense for things like that. So if you don't want to screw up, you gotta make a decision. You can have one or the other. I mean, you can technically have both, but it is a very complicated lifestyle, and it's probably not the best idea, but that's just me. Yes, it's me together. On the right side, that's me, not the guy. I'm the girl in the picture. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, that's me. I have a blonde hair usually, but it's just for it's like was it Halloween? I don't know. I don't even know why we had those hair. I don't know. I can't remember. Probably was some alcohol that night that I can't even remember where we had those hair. Just trail mix. I'll have to look for her in the comments. Yeah, you have to look in the comments. Shuriken, that's the easiest way. If it's like small channels, there's no way in hell you'll find channels like that. I couldn't find my own channel for the longest time. I had like 500 subscribers. I could still not find my channel. Now, as after like 2,000 or like 1,000 subscribers, like it started showing me my channel when I looked up my channel. I was just curious, if I could find it. So that really sucks that YouTube doesn't show small channels like that. Jessica made it to the finalists for a job at SpaceX. Wow. So proud. That's great. Congrats to her. Keep us posted. For dinner, crap, I made a stew. I made a butternut squash, tomato, brown rice, and I added some smoked sausage for the hubby and the people I cooked for. I have a bowl over here, by the way. So that's how it looks like. Wow, it's not dark at all, huh? Ta-da! I don't know if you can see it, but it was delicious. It's really good. How about yourself, Crab? What did you have? Flying out to California for her final job interview soon. Nice, supporting the daughter, that's good. Picture looks like you took it after 6 shots of vodka and a picture of... Well, maybe. It's been like 3 years or so that we took that picture, I think. 2, 3, yeah, I think 3. I'm a simple guy, good old raisins and peanuts. Cute, but some dark chocolate chips in there is a nice touch. Oh yes, some chocolate in there. It's always nice. Can you see the cat? It's super dark, I know. Hold on, y'all. I'll come in a second. I'm gonna annoy the hubby because he gotta get up early, and I don't. That's why I am like, you know, I'm not going to bed, but he does have to get up early, so I gotta be considerate. That's part of coexisting, right? Being considerate. It would be my dream to move back to LA. Thank you, Together for a Better World. Of course, you can be our friend, especially with that great name of yours. We all love that name, I think. At least I do. We should all be together for a better world. I agree with that. They are from Office and just thought that was amazing. Nice. Oh, you have the trail mix picture still. I remember your last live stream and I saw your background was like a trail mix and I was like, I was just surprised. I was like, that's a nice apartment you moved into, an apartment full of trail mix. Yeah, it's very aesthetic. The domestic panther, indeed, yes. I haven't eaten yet, but it's going to be roasted pork ribs and mashed potatoes. Yum! I just talked about mashed potatoes today. When I was walking around with Oscar in the evening with the hubby, I was telling him that I was, because I only ate soup today, that I was craving mashed potatoes and bangers with some peas and gravy. We walked by a pub and then we had like a little drink in the pub. And I was like, that would be so amazing if they served that here, you know. Just mashed potatoes with gravy, like a British style, would have been super satisfying. But yeah, enjoy crab, that sounds amazing. So, yes, you got the coolest meal out of all of us. Rusty, the poster boy for Planet Fitness. Hey. Rusty, did you hear? Don't take him seriously. He's just jealous. He's jealous because you have such, I don't know. Yeah, everyone is just jealous of you, Rusty. Don't listen to them. You look so handsome. But you gotta go on a diet really soon, okay? Because I don't want you to get diabetes. I was out in Chicago for a week, been busy, but I hope you all are doing well. Oh yeah, you went to Chicago delivering all the goods, right? I hope it all worked out and you had a good time, Funny. I'm getting a friendship bracelet with blue and silver beads. With Roxy, I assume? Or with the daughter. I made sausage gumbo last night. Nice. Yum. Japanese style brown rice. How funny. Shuriken. I had gumbo sausage today too, like the andouille sausage, you know, the New Orleans sausage. I had brown rice in it, and it's like a little tomato base, so it's kind of like a gumbo too. So, what a coincidence again. Didn't we have the same food last time too, or almost the same ingredients? Not saying it's the same, like gumbo is still different, but it's kind of like a gumbo, just a little more European style, I guess. But yeah, that's neat. Sounds good. My name is Nadia. I'm calling you from the African planet. Nice. Hi to Africa. That's cool. Hope you're doing well, Nadia. Welcome here and good to meet you. Justice for Oscar. What's happening? What did I do to Oscar? Did Oscar call you funny? Did he send you a text? My husband and I always make jokes that he calls the police whenever he has to eat dry food when I'm out of his like home cooked meals, or if it's raining outside and he's upset about it. I always feel like he wants to call the animal police. So we always joke about it. We're like, "Hello, is this the police?" For some reason, we mock Oscar's voice in this very weird way. We're always like, "Hello." And we act like Oscar can't say L and he makes an R out of it. I don't know why we do that. Do you guys talk weird about like in animal voices? Like, do you have those weird voices too when you talk to your animals? I don't know how to stop it, but I always done this and it's not gonna stop. Handmade, of course, nice. Bangers and mash with mushy paste sounds exceedingly British. I agree. I love it. I love my mushy peas. I've been flying British Airlines the last 2 times, and that was the first time I took a British airline, and you get mushy peas on the plane. Isn't that cool? And mashed potatoes. So, yeah, that's already worth it. I'll fly Boeing 77 if I have to, just for the mushy peas and the mashed potatoes. You know, just hoping for the best. Holy moly, that's a wild coincidence, sister. Isn't that? Yeah, it is really. It's a second or third time I feel like that we have like the same food or, yeah, interesting. For sure. I'm gonna hear, I don't know if there's LED flex for her barn. It's nice that you're helping her out, Marco. I mean, not for Angela, but for her, it's nice. That's just how the world works, right? If you do something nice for one person, it might be the opposite for another person. That's like capitalism, kind of. You're doing yourself and the economy a favor, but some people will suffer under it. You know, that's just how the world works sometimes, I guess. That is rain you. Down with the rest of the world who still cuddles and pampering down with the cat. That's sweet. Oscar is gonna appreciate that. Okay, bye Marco, good night. I have to hop off too. I'm so sorry guys. I really enjoyed the conversation, but the hubby gotta go sleep. It's almost 10 is usually our, like lights out time. Hi Neguinho. You don't take exit, Nadia? I just usually talk a bit sweeter voice to Lady Artemis, or I guess just to Artemis now. Talk to them just like they're a person. Also in about a week we're going kitten hunting. Exciting! And I'm glad you're talking a little bit of sweeter voice. I'm not the only one. But maybe you're not making those crazy sounds like me. Probably good for Artemis. And yeah, keep us posted on that, Shuriken. I'm rooting for the new kitten. I'm excited to see and happy for Artemis and for you guys. Here with the Palestinian cause of together. It is a very tricky question. I'm probably more on the victims side, of course, but I'm not trying to get political here. It's just a very effed up situation that is very, very deep. Has a lot of history, a lot of sides, and but of course the victims are, the ones we should stand up for. But like I said, I'm not trying to get political here, but it is just terrible what's happening. Yes, I'll go to bed. Okay. All right, guys, I have to go to bed, but I'll be on probably Friday. And I wish you all a great rest of your week. And please hang in there. It's almost the weekend, so don't let them stress you. Eat some good food. Stay hydrated. Get your steps in. Take a deep breath. Drop those shoulders. Sometimes we don't remember to drop those shoulders. I feel like I always walk around like this, but sometimes you gotta remind yourself to breathe and drop the shoulders. Relax and yeah, hang in there, like I said, and we'll talk soon. Thank you for hanging out. Bye bye. Good night. My husband would cringe now, me doing that. I'm doing it completely wrong. I know Germans do it differently than Americans. We have like a weird angle, I think, but maybe I'm just being silly or dumb. I think we have a different angle, but I have to ask the husband again and I'll tell you next time. Bye, y'all.